Hey guys, it's Spilly and welcome back to the Spill Sesh Sunday special. A lot of weird stuff went down this week, so let's just get right on into it. The Dolan Twins have some weird stuff going on. Jeffree Star is a chair. Tony Lopez tried to copyright one of my videos. An update on the James Charles drama, and then we've got to talk about Gabi Demartino getting totally hated on right now for a TikTok she did. Let's get into it, you guys. So the first thing that I'm going to start off with is the Dolan Twins. So they posted a video recently where they were with their friend Ryan and they were being so mean to him, and they ended up having to delete the video because they were getting a lot of hate. At least that's pretty much the premise that I got. Someone re-uploaded the video and that was kind of the only time that I got to see the video. So from my understanding from watching the deleted video get re-uploaded, the Dolan Twins' best friend, childhood best friend, recently moved in with them and became their roommate. His name is Ryan, and he's a longtime friend of the Dolan Twins, so fans know who he is. And the Dolan Twins saw something on Twitter that said that Ryan screenshotted a fan's Snapchat, and then they had a conversation about it because they were like triggered. They felt like Ryan was using them, and everyone was like, why are they overreacting? Like, he just screenshotted like a fan's Snapchat, and they're saying like he needs to learn that you can't be doing this with fans, and they just felt like he was using him. And then they had a conversation with him and they're recording the whole conversation, and Ryan is in this towel like he just came out of the shower, and it's so uncomfortable, and they're like confronting him about this situation. They were so mad. They said they felt uncomfortable in their own home. They wanted to kick him out. A lot of fans after watching this video were sending the Dolan Twins a lot of hate because they felt like they were overreacting at Ryan just being nice to a fan. And I actually talked to the fan that tweeted out that Ryan had screenshotted her Snapchat. She says she thinks it's honestly an accident because she doesn't even know like what he could have even screenshotted. Like, it just would have been her saying that she loved seeing him in the new Dolan Twin video, and then he replied back with 2 hearts, and he even said he didn't even remember like if he screenshotted anything or not, but he told them that he had replied to someone with 2 hearts, and that's the only thing that he had done. And she was literally apologizing to the Dolan Twins, saying like it was just a misunderstanding. Like, she has been friends with him on Snapchat for over 2 years now, and this wasn't supposed to be like some big deal. Like, she wasn't trying to date him. She wasn't like using him to get clout or use him to get to the Dolan Twins, and he wasn't messaging her to, use the Dolan Twins fame to like meet up with a girl. He was just being nice to a fan. But the Dolan Twins felt like he was using them to get to the fans, and I mean, the whole thing was a mess. He's their childhood friend. People just felt like they have some serious trust issues, and they should not almost like threaten to kick out their childhood best friend over like something that they saw on Twitter that they don't know full context to, and already just be accusing their friend. And yeah, this was a bad situation, and he ended up unadding this girl on Snapchat because clearly the Dolan Twins don't want him to interact with any fans at all ever. But they changed the title of the video about 3 times and then ultimately decided to delete the video because of all the hate they were getting for how mean they were to Ryan. Anyways, in other weird posts, there was a photo of Jeffree Star being like a footstool for his not boyfriend, not boyfriend. I don't know what the situation is, but I just figured I would show you guys because people were having conversations about this, and I have no feelings about it, but a lot of people were asking me to talk about it. I don't know what there is to say other than Jeffree is the chair in this photo. So yeah, I don't really know what the situation is. I don't know what's going on, but good for Jeffree, I guess. Lastly, in random news, before we get into actual stories like what's going on with James Charles and Gabi Demartino, basically, this past week, I got a copyright claim notice from one of my videos on Tony Lopez, and I was like, Tony, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? He avoided going on the No Jumper podcast, and he has yet to like kind of come back and actually talk about the situation that's going on. He said he was going to upload a video on his own channel before he went on the No Jumper podcast because he wanted to address things himself before going on a podcast where other people were asking him about the things that are going on. He hired like this company called Collab DRM to copyright my video because I used this clip from a live stream that he did, and it's the live stream the day after he came out with that like note apology, and he just keeps saying over and over again that he's like new to LA and he's learning and growing and learning and growing and learning and growing. That was the live stream that I got copyright claims for, so I had to just edit it out of my video. But to me, it kind of seemed a little sketchy that I got copyright claimed for that one clip, just that one clip. Like, what is it? Incriminating or something? Like, why are you trying to hide it? You know what I mean? So I figured that I would just tell you guys that's what's going on, because I'm sketched out. I feel like you guys should know what's going on too. So that's what's going on with Tony Lopez behind the scenes. Anyways, we're talking about James Charles. I made a video earlier this week about the drama that's going on between James Charles and H3H3's Ethan and Hila. Basically, they're claiming that James Charles is like stealing this design of their hoodie. The same colors are being used. There's like a pink sleeve, a teal sleeve, a blue main base of the hoodie, and then a yellow hood and yellow sleeves. And James is selling other items, other color blocks clothing, and H3H3 saying, you know, we didn't invent color blocking, but you're using the exact same colors as us. Now, in a legal sense, from what I've heard from people that are lawyers, they're saying that H3H3 can't sue, and Ethan has also said that they are not going to pursue legal action on James Charles. And it's really because although the hoodies look exactly the same, the slight differences make it so that they literally can't sue James, because the thing that they could claim is that there would be brand confusion, but it says sisters across it really big, and it also has this big yellow pocket that differentiates it from H3H3's Teddy Fresh clothing line. So they can't actually sue. But Ethan is still going on about the fact that him and James Charles were talking about this in the DMs, and he revealed the DMs by saying James basically admits his team ripped off us, but said it's fine because, quote, we don't have the same fan base or demographic. So these are the DMs. This is from James to Ethan saying, oof, looking closer at the screenshot you just sent me, I will give you the heads up that one of the colorways we're doing is actually an exact copy of the purple, tan, pink, and teal hoodie you guys have. I designed the pastel one based on the Nike hoodie, but my design team pitched me a bunch of colorways once we decided on doing a color block collection, and I liked that one and said yes. Once again, not being familiar with your brand or hoodie. The units have been produced for a while now, so there's nothing I can do, but I'll definitely be speaking to them, because although I didn't copy anything, they certainly may have, which is not okay. Ethan replies back and says, not really a coincidence then, is it? Another screenshot says, but it appears as though it may not be. I'm speaking with the team now, so I'll keep you updated on what they say. Ethan said, well, not really sure what to say. The hoodie is pretty much our hallmark as a brand, but now I'm learning that more than one is knocked off, so I'm a little speechless, I guess. James said, once again, the main hoodie in the collection isn't knocked off. It had a different source of inspiration, has a different color body and a different color pocket. And logo is completely different placement, size, and color. You don't own color block either. The other colorway, which I did not personally select but approved, however, is extremely similar, and I am trying to get to the bottom of how the design team came up with. Regardless, we don't have the same fan base or demographic, so there's really no competition here. All I can tell you is that I've never shopped on your website before, so I did not copy your brand. Ethan said, why am I sharing this? I think it's worth showing he admits he ripped us off with all the people who have been denying it. 2, I have no desire to take legal action, so this is the closest I can get to some sense, if justice, before he sells a billion of these. 3, he has gone on a warpath when someone ripped his makeup. 4, all of our fans who will be wearing their color block will now be mistaken as James Charles fans. A lot of people were really upset with how James was handling the situation in the DMs with Ethan. They didn't like how he was speaking to Ethan, but the one thing that I'll say about Ethan is when he says, for all of our fans who will be wearing their color block will now be mistaken as James Charles fans, I really don't think that when I see someone in color block, I'm automatically gonna think, oh my god, that's James Charles merchandise. Like, if it says sisters, yeah, but I just don't think that their brands are going to be mistaken for each other now. I don't know what could be done at this point, because Ethan's kind of ruining his relationship with James by like sharing the DMs and all this stuff. Although it didn't seem like James was willing to compromise either. He says he doesn't want to sue though. I don't know. A lot of people have said give him some of the portion of the money, but I honestly don't even know how I feel about that. I don't know. Anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about what could be done about that. And we're going to move on. We're going to be talking about Gabi Demartino. This is kind of the craziest thing ever. I don't know what she was thinking about when she made this TikTok, but she has gone viral on TikTok because she posted a video with her and her best friend, and they're comparing how they spend money and how much money they spend and where they shop, and just comparing financial stuff.
This challenge.
And I think this is really funny. I'm not bothered in any way.
I'm a YouTuber.
I'm a secretary.
Here we go. About $9,000 a week.
Like $50 to $100 a week.
$350 to $400 a week for a personal chef.
50 on groceries.
$1,500 mortgage. Not bad.
Mine's $1,200, so apartment.
Lincoln Aviator 2020.
Kia Rio 2013.
Prada.
Michael Kors.
Yeah. Neiman Marcus, Burberry, and Bath & Body Works.
Forever 21. Woo!
And a lot of people were so mad at her because they were like, let's not make this a trend. This is super messed up to be like, I spend $9,000 a week and your friend is over here like, I definitely don't even spend a percent of that amount of money. And then people were ripping on Gabi because they were like, what do you need $9,000 a week for? And well, it did just not go over very well. So she had to come out and actually apologize for the situation and clear up how she actually spends her money. So first she posted a TikTok saying, hey guys, I'd like to say sorry for my income challenge video I made with my friend Alex. It was extremely insensitive for those who didn't see it. I was shopping with my best friend and she's been teaching me how to budget, and I thought it would be interesting to display how income doesn't matter when it comes to friends. A healthy female relationship type video. Gabi actually created another video where she cleared up how she spends her money, why she spends $9,000 in a week.
Hey guys, so if you've seen this video, this is me. I'm really sorry. Alex and I both fabricated the of our lives for the sake of that stupid TikTok. I'm one of Alex's employers. She's in my show Blood Queens. She's a leading role. We film year round. And the amount I spend per week isn't on shopping. If you don't know me, hi, I'm Gabi. I have multiple businesses. I'm a part of a duo channel. I'm the Gabi to the Nikki. We have a film house that we have to pay rent for. We have videographers, producers, editors, graphic designers. I employ almost all of my friends. If you watch my vlogs, you'd know that. Because I want to help them out. I want to see them live their best life. I'm currently helping my best friend buy her first house, but I put myself in this horrible position. I've paid for multiple rents for fans during the beginning of the pandemic. I've raised money for the Lung Association of America, Autism Speaks, and I actually have one fundraiser going on right now, so go donate.
And then she added another comment after that because people were thinking that she was bragging about how she has all this money to spend. I'm, quote, bragging about the things I've done for my friends and others because I put myself in a position to need to prove myself. Never boasted on them before because that's not why I do them. I definitely just don't think that this challenge was a good idea. This whole situation is ridiculous, and I'm glad she cleared it up, and it seems like she actually does do a lot of things for her friends. Anyways, you guys, let me know what you guys think about this whole situation, everything else we talked about today. I love you guys so much. I hope you have a great week, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.